Gano Excel started in a small 2,000 square foot office space that combined administrative facilities with a warehouse. Imagine 2 people, a folding table, 2 chairs, 1 telephone line, and a few distributors. It was only a matter of time before we needed bigger space. The move to a new facility began in May 2004. We found a local building only a short distance away, a 40,000 square foot facility. What began as a small company with 600 distributors grew quickly to over 18,000 in less than a year. Our small original office location became even smaller. Demand grew, more product arrived, distributor sign-ups increased, and more administrators were needed to handle the growing day-to-day operations. Thanks to our loyal distributors and company growth, we had to relocate as soon as possible. This is what the new location looked like when we started to plan the interior. Quite empty, isn't it? Just a small office space at the main entrance and nothing else but warehouse flooring. People described it as big enough to house 2 747s. The echo in the building agreed. As pallet racks were built and the warehouse began to take shape, people visiting could see that this impressive new building could handle the coming demand. Product began to fill our new warehouse location while still maintaining the original facility to take orders. At this point in time, we were shuttling between the 2 locations to fulfill orders. The containers continued to arrive from Malaysia, and the 1,000 square feet of original warehouse space was obviously too small. Good thing this new location was receiving the product. Life began to spring up in our new home. Banners representing the various countries of Gano Excel, current and in the future, were hung from the rafters. These beautifully colored banners, designed by Jufui Cancillo, Gano Excel USA's creative arts director, excited everyone who came by to view the progress. Their eyes lit up with anticipation. A big vision? Yes. But all you had to do was to see what was taking place to understand that Gano Excel USA had a new home that executives and distributors would soon be proud of. Next, time to move administration. The front office was a nice home for our administrative staff in the short term, but once again, it began to get cramped. 3 people in 1 single office wasn't going to cut it. Again. We knew that it was only a matter of time before construction of our new administrative offices would be complete. We didn't waste any time beginning this phase of the construction. After much banging, pounding, drilling, and hammering, the new staff offices and meeting areas began to take shape. This construction included a new waiting area just opposite will call in the warehouse area, a place for people to enjoy while waiting to pick up their orders. Gano Excel USA was indeed growing. Towards the end of August 2004, the dull drab skeleton and infrastructure now started to take on a whole new look. Colors of blues and gold shades began to appear. The new office section began to finally see life and take shape. The ceilings were in place, lights installed, desks and computers set up. With the completion of the administrative offices, the finishing touches were now applied to the walls. What began from our original rented office now was our beautiful new look in our 40,000 square foot facility. Gano Excel USA was on her way to becoming the next running giant in the network marketing industry. By the way, here's what our lobby originally looked like prior to moving into our new facilities. And this was pretty much the total office space available, except for a few side rooms that became offices, a conference room, and a mini customer call center. With the administrative area completed, the lobby was targeted for a complete renovation. This is where our distributors would get their very first impression of Gano Excel. With the deadline of December 2004 for the official launching of Gano Excel in the United States fast approaching, work transitioned quickly. It was already the beginning of October 2004. Finishing the lobby quickly and effectively was important to the ultimate completion of our new home, so that when you visit Gano Excel USA for the very first time, you will be greeted with the warmth and friendly atmosphere of a company that brings health and wealth to every family. Combining the feel of home in a business-like setting was important to the image of Gano Excel USA. However, our story doesn't end here. Less than 1 month away from the promised gala, the official launch of Gano Excel in the United States, we still had more to do. The Showcase of Nations. Below the flags hanging in the middle of the warehouse, a museum-like display was anxiously coming together. What better way to honor the nations who built Gano Excel prior to coming to North America? Individual booths were created with pictures, donated artifacts representing each country, and information about the country and its economy as it relates to Gano Excel. All inside our warehouse for public viewing when people stop in and visit. And of course, there's the garden. Another novel concept for people to gather in the friendly environs of Gano Excel. The warehouse was transformed once again to an interior with life, vitality, and camaraderie. The beauty of a vision transcending into a reality. And a very comfortable place you'll be proud to show off to family, friends, and new distributors. Just as the promise was made back in 2003 between Bernardo Chua, CEO of Gano Excel North America, and Jovan Cabasa, Executive Vice President of Gano Excel North America, to grow the company to $12 million in sales within the first complete year, so Gano Excel has achieved a major milestone, not only fulfilling the promise, but creating an idea, a unique vision, and fulfilling a prophecy that will continue to grow. Spreading the word of bringing health and wealth to every family across North America and beyond. This is Gano Excel USA. This is our legacy and our future.